Hey everybody, Cranky Stacker. What's going on? Hey, I got a response from Stacking Surfer, who I mentioned Coin Talk with NicsCoins and Silver Surfer. And it's really I can't stress enough how much I think y'all ought to go check that out. It's Coin Talk episode 31, and I got a reply or a comment in my section from Silver Surfer, and those two, Nick's and Surfer, are like icons. They're like larger than life, and to have a reply, a comment in my section after a video was really cool. I very much appreciated it. So needless to say, once I calmed down, I started thinking about some things, and somebody had commented about liking the sound of that. It is a nice sound. Listen to that. When a buck was still silver. Anyway, long story short, Sal this morning combined with the video that Nick's and the Coin Talk video Nick's and Surfer did, and at Nickel Stacking, Nickel did a really good follow-up stream on regarding the topics that they had on Coin Talk, and I think that's all very good information. You really need to go check out both of those streams, and in their entirety, they're good stuff. But this morning, another icon, Sal from the Salivation Nation at SalivateMetal's, Slurpin' Sal, I'll call him. I love that. But he had a really good video this morning too, and it was regarding the state of Kansas, my home birth state, being the fifth state to actually adopt legislation saying that gold and silver would be accepted as legal tender. And it really brought some questions to mind here for me. And I'm going to read verbatim what my reply to my comment was to Sal. I said, I said, great video, Sal. I've got questions, though, regarding states making precious metals legal tender. I'm all for this, but I see an issue with values. And I'm sure I'm just too simple-minded to grasp it. But, if this is used, if precious metals are used as an alternate currency, how do you see the valuation both in state and interstate use? And to what end, if the dollar is trashed? How would it be given a dollar value? Would it be, would it be assigned by weight, a value by weight? And how's that going to work, with the volatility in metals and everything? And not just in our country, but in the global scheme of things. I don't know. It seems like it would be difficult for us to purchase goods if there's no standardized value. Unless you use it in barter, and barter in a national scheme in our society is it's too big. Locally, I could see that happening, but I do not see it happening, on a nationwide basis. So it kind of brings to mind that we might be seeing some separation of these United States into these United Nations. Not nations. Boy, that's, strike that. I wish I could edit. I'd edit that out. But I mean, these United Countries of America. I don't know. It begs answers. It behooves us to question. how this is going to move forward. And it also brings to my mind that the BRICS is supposed to be this big influential thing that's coming up. How in the hell are they going to figure out how to do it? I mean, everybody says gold backed, but is each nation going to have a value on gold and silver? And if so, how's that going to help interstate commerce? Whether you like it or not, folks, the end goal here, and this is just my opinion, I am not educated in finance, but in my opinion, the end goal is simply to get us to CBDCs. I see the ETF as giving big banks and maybe even central banks more influence, more ability to manipulate and or control. But the end goal is CBDC and a global currency. And I don't think it'll happen in my lifetime, but you young folks most certainly will see that effort coming if we don't slow the roll on this. So really, I wanted to throw that out there and see if you guys want to make some comments on some things. How's it going to work? These states, I applaud them, and I think it's the way that we need to go. But it seems that the headlines are being grabbed by the states doing this, putting legislation out that makes gold and silver legal tender again, but that I don't see anything explaining how that interstate commerce and intrastate commerce is going to flow. I don't see how it's going to work. So I'm really would appreciate any and all comments and ideas on how this could happen. Like I said, I'm just a simple guy. I know what I got in my hand, what I don't have in my hand, and it's gonna have value. There's no doubt about it. But I don't understand. I don't see how we're gonna get to the place we need to be with valuation being an issue in my opinion. And as far as I am not a conspiracy theorist, but I do think also in my mind that confiscation is the end goal as well, and that will be either by taxing everyone on their properties so that they can't afford anything anymore. You can't afford to hold even your own private funds if you want to keep your place. Again, that's somewhere down the road. I don't see that happening anytime really soon, except that I do see the very distinct possibility of some sort of event, shall we call it, that allows the Constitution to be bypassed. And I don't even know that everybody should be getting too upset about whether or not we're going to have Biden and Trump running against each other. I don't know that myself that it is going to get to the point of having that election. I don't think that. I think that every attempt within reason and every attempt possible, shall I say, will be made to keep the elections from happening this year, because I think everybody knows where it's headed, and it won't happen twice in a row in these United States that I see it. And everybody talks a good game about making sure that doesn't happen. But I really think it's important for us to focus on currencies, trade, our commerce, our interstate and local commerce is under attack. And anyway, that shows my lack of education right there. I'm starting to ramble a little bit. I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but this is one of the more serious videos I've ever done. I think it's a very, very, very sticky situation, in my opinion. It's in the back of my mind quite often, and I think it bears addressing. And I'm glad to see that NicsCoins and Silver Surfer and Nickel and people like that, Constitutional, they're all addressing these kinds of things. So give me your thoughts down below. I'd appreciate any ideas you've got for how this is going to come about, because that'll help me to rest my mind. Sometimes I tend to overthink things, and that's just the way I am. All right, that's it. Do something nice for yourself and somebody else today, will you? And give this some thought. Put some comments in below. Please like, subscribe, and share. And stay safe, shoot straight, keep stacking. I'm out.